why it's looking awfully hazy. So this is Broughty Castle. It's one of the oldest castles in Scotland apparently. We're still standing. There's the wee man. That's pretty cool, this drop bridge. Right out into the sea. I think it's the River Tay that runs through here. There's the Dundee port over there. Some nice cannon holes. See the drawbridge, son, that's quite cool. It's a wee one, like, but it's still technically a drawbridge. And if you lifted it up, it would still be hard to get over. Some nice cannons, son. Oh, check the weight suit, son. Yeah, check the weight suit that shut the lift. How cool's that? Your medieval tech, right there. Medieval tech. There's weights and chains. That's pretty cool. I must lift the drawbridge, the weights. Aye, I think it still functions, son. How you doing, D? How you doing, D? And no mask. Good to see you. We're at Broughty Castle. Oh, pretty cool. Up in Dundee. I think we've got a museum here as well. So there'll be plenty of stuff to see, guys. Check these cannons out. They're old originals as well. They're not just they're actual cannons. They're not just model cannons, so they're proper. They're real. Look at the view over there, the Tay Bridge. You can get some photos of that, son. I wonder what this was. This looks like it could have been a wee room for something. Had a gun, he's some sort of the war, I'm guessing. This looks like a turret position here. 2 turrets, there's another one. Anti-aircraft. That's a good view of the castle there. So there's the Tay Bridge. That's Dundee Harbour over there, the port. This looks like an old World War II turret site. Anti-aircraft, probably. They would have spun around on this, facing up. Aye, because they're still the best fortified places. They were ready built, fortified places. Aye, just need an upgrade. Anti-aircraft guns. So the cannons. But it looks like it looks like this could have been World War II. This stuff here. Tough love. Check the old map out. That's pretty cool. Edinburgh, Arthur's Seat. It's Arthur's Seat. Edinburgh. What does that say? Edinburgh. Leith. I think there's Leith. Because Leith was its own city. Cowland. Is that Cow's Land? Battle of Pinkie
like go. G-O-W.
Through the War of the Rough Woon, the Tudor king Henry VIII planned to conquer Scotland and force a marriage between his heir, Prince Edward, and the infant Mary, Queen of Scots. After Henry's death in January 1547, the campaign was led by his brother-in-law, the Earl of Hertford. The artist's impression of English warships moored beside Broughty Castle in 1547. You can see here, this bit's been added later on. So this section's been added. It's funny because that section looks older, but it's only because that's been harlaned. The stone underneath you can't see because it's been like plastered over with a harland. So the brick effect does make it look older. And you see the top part, this part here is probably much later. It's a bit different there. Cool though. Doesn't say anything about this site here, but I'm guessing this is World War II turrets and aircraft turrets. Just go anywhere. Oh, 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 oh. No, it just leads to a couple of doors. Have a look in here. Old building there. So this is the original building here. That's later. That's even. We're going to have a look inside anyway. These small windows. Let's go inside, son. Have a wee look. No food or drink permitted. We're back. Lost connection there. These big stone buildings. Got some paintings here. Hugh Cameron, Waiting for the Wave. John Evan Hodgson. That's quite nice. James Guthrie Archer, the man. I did see the Archer Gallery, son, when we were in the high street getting our lunch. I've seen this name here, Archer. It's almost like Orchard, but without the D. What's this? You go this way, son. Yeah. Galleries and toilets. Short history of Broughty Castle. Oh look, we've got jungles and stuff in there. Broughty Castle was erected in 1490 in response to threats from the English Navy. The castle's long history includes periods in both Scottish and English hands. During the 1540s, it was one of the two Scottish Tudor strongholds in the English Crown's unsuccessful attempt to conquer Scotland. In 1860, the castle lay in ruins. The threat of French invasion prompted its conversion into a modern military garrison. Originally thick-walled medieval tower was extended, and you're standing in the Victorian tower that was added. Look above the doors on your left to see the barrack store signage. Aye. The courtyard was adapted to cope with the change in military tactics during the 1880s and again during the First and Second World Wars. Today the castle is the best preserved example of Scotland's historic small-scale coastal defences. It has a rare surviving anti-submarine station and the only remains of a Royal Marine submarine mining barracks in Scotland. For more information on its history, blah, blah, blah. Cool. What's this? Something for the kids. A fragment of a mammoth tusk. Evidence of mammoths have been found at St. Fort Fife, indicating that these huge creatures roamed the tundra exposed by the retreating ice. Arctic clay. Beds of this clay contain fossils, shells of species now associated with the Arctic seas. These shells from Irrell Perthshire are very aptly named Hyatella arctica. Fragment of mammoth femur. Aye. Different animals. The hare, the fox, the deer, the mink, the badger, the otter. There's a mink. Otter. That's another wee deer. The hare and the red squirrel in the tree. I'm not really good with my birds though. I've seen these guys quite a few, because I get these mixed up with robins sometimes. I've seen them quite a few times. I'm confused with robins. Watch the step there. Wee. A wonderful world of colour. Agates exhibits spectacular colours and some wonderful patterns. No two are the same, even from the same rock outcrop. Perhaps their fascination lies in the marked contrast between their ugly, pitted exterior and their highly delicate interiors. Scotland is one of the several countries in which agates are found, so much so that they are often known as Scotch pebbles. The agates found in Dundee are particularly beautiful. Look for them in the castle rock. They are formed from the mineral quartz which fills the gas bubbles trapped in the beds of lava rock as it cools. Some fossilised fish. Fossil plant stem. 400 million years ago. And there's a big map, so where are we? Try to look. There's the East Ferry. Pan Bridge. Monarchy. Monteith. I'm trying to Barry. Try to figure out where this is. Dundee, there's Dundee there. And the maps look different. There's all the seabirds. Didn't expect to find a wee wildlife museum like inside here. That was unexpected.
Quite cool.
So the coastal wildlife. The old seagull. You can turn this wheel. That's a big bird, a cormorant. Huge. And a shag. A shag and a cormorant. You can go up again, son. Quick though, because I think I'll be squeezing past people. No, we'll go up again. Oh, you can. There we go, son.
Is that matchlock? Wheel lock?
Snap Haunts pistol. This pistol is heavily decorated with grotesque masks, busts and scrolling leaf carving. The Snap Haunts was an improved version of the wheel lock and was easier to fire. Look at that one with a wheel. Wheel lock pistol. Military style pistols such as this one could be used by mounted cavalry because only one hand was needed to fire a wheel lock. Previously only foot soldiers used firearms as a match lock gun required two hands. Look at that. Beauty. Check this wee thing. Percussion cap.
Look at the Indian matchlock.
Jesus, that's like the guitars, eh? That one there. Musket. The Japanese one.
Aye.
The Japanese and Indian muskets, that's pretty cool. It's cannonballs. Nice. Old dirks.
Is that Targe?
A Targe and a dirk. Broadsword, claymore.
Aye.
Basket hilt broadsword, horseman's sword. That's pretty nice, claymore.
Oh, here's a 11th and 12th century Scottish battle axe.
A battle axe, nice. Didn't you often see battle axes, Scottish ones anyway? That's pretty cool. Scottish battle axe, 11th or 12th century. This axe head was found in the loch of Roscoby. That's where Roscoby quarry and all that. I've been in this area quite a lot. The replica handle was made from one of the rafters of the old St Mary's Church, Dundee. So the handle was made from an old church.
It's like the round end.
Axes of this type were mainly used as weapons, though early manuscripts show them being used by woodworkers as well. Look at the handle on this. Amazing. Saxon miner's guild handle. That's crazy. Look at the Saxon handle. It's all inlaid with bone or ivory. See the white? That'll be bone or it's probably bone. Or what you get from tusk. Tusk, feel like what do you call them? Seals. What's the walrus? Can the walruses? You can get tusk. But this will all be inlaid. This will all be inlaid, like carved and then put into the wood. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And check the spurs out. 1700 spurs. Helmet, English helmet. Generally worn by cavalry. This type of helmet is also called a lobster tail pot, as a neck guard has overlapping plates resembling a lobster tail. Crossbow. A German crossbow or arbalest. That's cool. A wheel lock mechanism. From a long gun, note the circular flash pan with internal wheel protruding into it. The pan cover slides forward to protect the priming powder from wind and rain. Cool. Aye. Oh, look, Jed.
Sorry.
Did you see it?
Yep.
The sword.
It's like my one, eh?
Aye, it's like your one. No, it's decorative. Your one's a lot more decorative. That's nice, the sort of purse. Someone's saying in the chat that they're guessing that English helmet had a decapitated English head in it at one point.
It kind of looks like kind of rounded.
Aye, it does, aye. It reminds you of the Cromwell times. The Roundheads, the Cromwell army. A trophy. That's a drummer. Submarine. Aye, cool, son.
You know what? I see quite a lot kind of military antique websites.
Yeah.
Spears.
Oh, it's spears. Very advanced tech. You wonder how the Europeans conquered Africa, because
This is the most threatening weapon.
that's almost like alien weaponry again compared to that. And it's crazy how far weaponry came. That's because the Europeans were just fighting each other all the time, constantly. Look at this thing. You hold it like that. Jeez. A Qatar knife. Aye. You wondered how we managed to just walk into these countries and just take them over. And
Oh look, it's carved by a boar and Dutch guys.
oh, a Boer. A South African guy.
The Dutch South Africa.
Aye, but they're South Africans. They're South Africans first. Dutch secondly. It's a nice Auld Lang Syne, a tobacco tin. Wee cannon, wee mini cannon. That's a trophy. It's an artillery trophy. Right. I think we've explored this area. Aye. And this is the very top of the... Alright. Observation post. Maybe not. Maybe... Oh wow. This is cool, Jed. Got a good view.
Oh Jesus.
Car's just behind that building there.
Yeah.
There seems to be a glare on my camera. I can't get rid of it. It's almost like a hazy look.
I might begin to
Aye.
see. Your one.
It's maybe just the weather getting the light.
Aye.
Don't know, but it's a weird city.
I have to take decent photos kind of this stuff behind the cases.
So we've got dolphins here, grey seals, common seals, Scots pine, lime grass, white-tailed sea eagle, a carrion crow. These intelligent birds work along the beach looking for food, sometimes lifting pebbles. Sparrowhawk. This female is larger than the male, so she can protect the nest and looking after her young. And there's a migratory birds. Whooper swan, grenshank, brent goose, pink-footed goose, and Arctic tern. I've seen them quite a lot, actually. So guys, this is looks like the armour gallery. Today, Broughty Castle is the best preserved of Scotland's small-scale coastal defences. I think I've read this already. On your right exhibits focused on the vital role of the Tay lifeboat crews. Head upstairs to take in the views. You can't go any further beyond that point. No visitors. This is practically the top of the tower, the Victorian Tower. Right, we're going down, son.
That's one thing I don't like about castles, that they have these stairs all the time.
Aye, it's narrow. There was a certain castle that was built. It's because the attackers could only swing with their left. They couldn't swing with their swords. And so they were built. These stairs were built a certain way, so people couldn't attack with their swords. If they're right-handed and you're running upstairs and someone comes down, you're attacking like that. If the stairs were going the other way, it'd be easier to swipe with the swords for right-handed people. So funnily enough, the staircases were actually built twisting this way. So if people are running upstairs to attack, the only good way to attack someone up there would be with your left hand, like that. Because with your right hand, you've got this, and you've got an obstruction. So they actually built these stairs like that. So the people coming down, just say you're coming down, you're using your right hand. It's easier.
I heard somewhere that when they attached supports and stuff,
Yep.
they put the left-handed people in the front.
That's
probably why then.
Aye, probably, aye. Because running up these stairs, if you're left-handed, it's easier. It's more natural to attack with your left hand running up these stairs. But
the spears would be pretty useless too.
Yep.
It's too windy for one spear.
Is this the one we've been in? Been in there, eh?
Yeah.
That's the one with all the paintings. Hiya. It's a nice bit. I like. There's that logo that you've seen, son. Borough of Broughty Ferry. Constabulary Station. There's a York Rose. James Guthrie Archer. Check that. Almost makes me want to fly. God save the king. Is it even plugged in? It's probably doesn't even work. See what happens. Oh, it does. It works. Let's see if we can get it working. Maybe it does more with a bigger coin. I'm sure something's meant to be going on down here as well. The fish moving around or something. There's the castle, painted back in the old days. It was just a ruin back in those days. A snuff box, that's cool. Castle of Broughty. Just a big windmill beside there. I wish I was a fisherman. Maybe I'll use that for my video. That's what the castle used to look like before it got restored. Broughty Ferry. There's a couple of coins, son.
Oh, yeah.
£half. Threepence. Threepence. Called them threepence. 3p. That's where we came in there. Still got the old wooden beams on the roof. Look at the stain. Look at these. Got the scrapes on them. I wonder if that's them sharpening their knives, the castle. Because that's what they've done, they sharpen their swords sometimes on the stone. And there's Broughty Ferry, the wee town. Wee seaside town. Seen any nice one?
Just
I like all the old food in it, eh?
probably.
Pupils math set. I think it's solid metal as well. Yeah, mucking a bit when it comes to quality, yeah.
Yeah. Glasses cases.
Oh, aye. It's amazing, eh?
I think mine was fitting there.
Possibly. Nah, I don't think so.
Definitely not.
That boat, Jed. It took on the railway carts. It must have been huge. It looks like a piece of floating railway track. Amazing, eh? Same with that piece here. Well, that's probably the island, actually. That's probably attached to... But look at this thing. So the trains would have put them on this ship and that would have came over. Aye. Nice one, they're good. Good example. Although I've got a Roman coin myself.
I've got loads. It's quite good,
They're nice, like the beads.
Early jewellery.
See a bit of design on this pot. See the arrows? Beaker. Broughty Castle before restoration. Some more coins, son. Oh, there's the old chess pieces. There's obviously replicas. You see them everywhere in people's houses now, actually. Like in the Isle Lewis chess piece. You see them everywhere now. That's pretty smart. Look at that one, Jed. How beauty. It's huge. Almost like a hammered one, eh?
Yeah.
Look at the graveyard in there. Fisherman's graveyard.
Has he been in before, have you?
It's crazy.
Probably hasn't changed that much, but certainly feels like never running around. No bother.
Axe head. A bronze brooch found at Linthorn, thought to date from the mid 15th century. Pretty cool, eh? Cheers, mate. Thank you. Thank you. Just coming down the stairs, it's solid stone. You lose the connection, eh? I'll have a wee look around the surrounding area as well.
Aye.
Are you want to go up this part? I've not been up here yet. Before we go, I think that's pretty cool. I love this. The old medieval tech. Heavy metal. Ammunition was stored within the ground floor of the tower house. Access through a network of passages. It is not known whether the castle's guns were ever engaged in military action. The cannons roar. The castle was built and continually adapted over 500 years to enable defence and attack using firearms and artillery. Modifications carried out in the 1860s and 1880s included the addition of caponniere or covered gun gallery from which rifles could be fired. Did you know these guns were used as bollards on Broughty Ferry Pier for many years? An eagle-eyed visitor spotted this in 1989 while resting his camera on the muzzle. The guns were removed, restored and placed on display here. So were used as bollards. These were used as bollards, son. No way. This seat has been donated by the Regiment Trust of 400 Highland Aberdeen Angus Field Regiment. Getting some nice photos of the castle with the sun out. Probably only got photos of it when it was grey earlier. It's nice and sunny now. Oh look. Nice sort of park area, son, if we'll take a wee walk around the park and the beach sort of area. It's pretty high up. Right, son. Come here. I've got to get a quick photograph. It's turned into a nice day, son. How long will that last? I don't know. It's good to see the castle out with the sun. You get a nice range of shadows when the sun's out. When it's grey, it's all the same. You know what I mean? Oh, there's another Viking person. They seem to be everywhere in these castles. Look at the size of the see the harbour. Look at the size of the cranes. Massive. I feel like I've not fully explored the planet through these windows. Somebody sprayed something on that door, look. What does that say? Probably something like racist castle. This castle's racist. This castle's racist because it was built by white people. Some idiot spray painted on doors. It's quite nice. We can walk around that side of the castle actually. And over at the edge, is that a yacht or something? What's that? That boat's fast as anything. Hey Jed, we seen it flying across the water. It must be going, don't know, 50, 60 knots. Something like that. You can see the original stone. So this is the oldest part of the castle here. This part here, this is later on. This was, when was this built? Victorian times, this part.
I think so.
Probably. This is the older part. This is like the 1500s, and look at the rock. Look at it in there. Maybe try and do a wee zoom there. So you can kind of imagine what this face of the castle would be like without that Harlan. What's that? Can we shoot? You like, buddy? Jamie's made a video but no mask. God's sake. He's really clutching at attention. Beautiful. It's like the sun just comes out in time for my streams. Everybody always asks me, Jed, how's it always sunny in your stream? I don't know. It's like the YouTube streaming kings, or gods, sorry, kings, gods, know that I'm streaming and they send me this glorious weather. Look at that. Oh, oh, Jed, we can go down. Oh my God. Oh, I love this place. So warm. Yeah? Feel that heat and there's no wind at all. That warm sunshine on the face. What a difference. Fresh seaweed for the compost. You can just see by the see how calm the water is. It just feels so calm here and tranquil. For being right at the sea, feels like there's no wind at all. There's a couple of seabirds. They gannets. I think there could be a couple of gannets there. See them there? Watch it, because it feels like it's sloping down. It feels like you're actually falling down it a wee bit. It's like an angle. Oh, is that a crab claw?
Yep. It's because it's sloping down at an angle.
Aye. It's just to probably stop the water, build kind of like puddles. It'll just run off. A wee island there. That's lovely. This, Jed, can you know what this is? A giant sundial. It's a giant sundial. I've just realised what this is, guys. And this is, look, remember what we've seen in the museum? This was actually in the museum, the model of this, and there was that boat with the tracks on it.
Yeah.
Well, this is remnants when that boat used to come on, and then the tracks used to come on and take it away somewhere. These are the remnants of that old. I remember seeing it in the museum. This bit that juts out. But that's it's a sundial. So this is north. Here, look. North this way. What time is it, son? Let's see. Can I see on my phone because I'm doing a live stream? I tell you.
Check the sundial.
Well, because it's not got an hour hand. Is it 1 o'clock? Somewhere around 1 o'clock? I'm guessing maybe 1 o'clock. 12:30. Nah, it can't be. It can't be. It's much later than that, is it? Oh, we've got numbers on them. Where are 10?
No, that's between 12.
There's 2 o'clock there. So it's probably just after 1. Almost 2 p.m. So this is the 2 p.m. here. Close. It might be set for summer, aye. Because in summer it'll be a different shadow. Yeah, you're probably right, D. A pole shift is taking place. Right. Let's take a wee walk around this place. Oh, there's a crab head. A crab head. Crab people. Crab people. take a wee walk around the place. Look at the old guy doing a piss. Look. The old guy pissing. Look. Old guy taking a piss in the castle.
What are you filming?
He's taking a piss.
Interview.
Go and interview him why he's taking a piss in the castle.
Okay.
You hear, mate? Why are you pissing on the castle? Do you not respect our history or something? Maybe he's not, maybe he's looking at something. He's pretending, look, he's pretending. That's suspicious. Very suspicious. The walk of shame. The walk of shame. I'm guessing people have been pissing on castle walls for millennia. Probably. Probably. There's a plane coming. It's Jean-Luc Piss Castle. Jean-Luc Piss Card. He'd be a laddie climbing the castle. An idiot. Some miners. This area is once the depot for Broughty Castle submarine miners. In the event of a war, they plan to lay explosive mines across the Tay to prevent enemy naval attacks. No very clever, that. How you doing, Sonia? Good to see you. Today we're at Broughty Castle. We've already been inside and explored the museum. Quite nice. Just walk along here. Do you want to play in the park, son? I'll get you some play piece and you can play in the park. Oh, I miss my bairn. I miss my bairn. What happened to my bairn?
Victoria's Castle piers on roads.
That's a nice shot, son. Nice silhouette. Take a walk around the green area.
You're in trouble.
Nice park for the bairns. I like the castles that have got the big gardens attached, again, like gardens. That's that, putting. It's a wee putting place. That's quite nice. Wee crazy golf. That's really nice, actually. When a wee shot of that. Love the crazy golf. Is that a wee go-kart area? a wee go-kart track. And a crazy golf. That's a really nice green area. Nice trees in that there. Lovely. It's lovely. Lovely. I think that's a public, that could be the public toilets there. We walk to the toon. Where's the GoPro, son? Got it in your hand. Then you lose that, or you'll lose your life. Was that convincing? Good, because I wasn't meant to be convincing. But you can, what I mean. I thought it was a police notice, polite notice. That almost looked like police, because you get the T and the C sort of mixed with your eye. And all that square stuff. It's almost like a police notice. They might actually be trying to do that, like trick you. A nice church in the distance there. Daffodils are popping up. The right time, before the snow. I think that's maybe nature's way in getting rid of the stupid parts of nature. Like trick them. Again, and the flowers pop up and then the snows and it kills them off, and then the ones that come up properly at the right time, they're the ones that spread their genetics.
So, plants with the biggest brain.
Jed, shut up. Take pride in your park. Nice wee houses here. Do a drink.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Do a drink, son?
Yeah. It's hot.
We're going, it is, it's actually hot. It's warm. That's sun. It must be in the double figures. It must be 12, 13 degrees here, Celsius.
Yep.
There's no wind at all. No wind. That's warm. Need to get a wee drink. Well, this will look nice in the spring when it's all flowering. What's that? It almost looks like the 12 Monkeys thing. What is that?
Looks like that dog.
Is that Sesame Street? It's like the Cookie Monster.
Dr. Zeus characters.
Maybe it is a Dr. Zeus character. I wonder what the hell it was.
Lame.
Lame. It's the bowling club. Nice flat bowling green. There's so many bowling clubs in Scotland. It's unbelievable. Just sit there. You never see anyone on them. I'm sure they're like a secret club. Maybe that's the Masons. Maybe that's the Freemasons. Maybe the Freemasons use bowling clubs, son. You never seen anyone ever bowling on them, do you?
A couple of times.
Like secret societies in these bowling clubs, I'm telling you. According to Google, it's 9 degrees there. It feels warmer. I wouldn't always believe Google anyway. I think you have to be at the actual place to feel the heat. Probably, if the sun went behind the clouds, it probably would go back to like 9 degrees, but with the sun out, easily 12, 13, possibly 20.
Do you hear that inside?
Somebody using a hoover up in that house somewhere.
It's annoying.
Well, hurry up and walk down the street and you'll get further away from it. Mind blown. You need a haircut.
Yeah.
Got a ginger afro. Quite nice, modern. Got a sort of old twist to it with the boards. Archer flooring. Beach house. There's an old beach house, son. It's no longer a beach house because there's no roof on it. You can see the old sign. Now it's just a, don't know. Archer Gallery. Nice stained glass up there. Got something doing it. Must be the Archer guy. Okay, that's and I'll get some juice. What do you want?
Capri Sun.
But it's only heating down. But where are we going? We're going to the beach in Brisbane. No, but you're really excited about it. Yeah.
Capri Sun. Get some peachy tea.
Thanks.
Get some peach tea. It's the stuff you like. Right. It's just peach iced tea.
Oh, cool. Cheers.
Well, I think if you tried that, but I got strawberry milkshake. Do you want one of these? I thought you'd probably prefer that. Right. So there we go. Busy wee place. Want to take a walk back to the car?
Sure.
You know what, we'll walk up this way and then we'll go back. So I'll gear this up, something you'll see in the high street. Art gallery. They're smart. Great pictures. How cool is that? Price is pretty cool as well. 1,550 quid. That's where the money is. If you want it, that'll be worth much more in a few years. That was guaranteed. Check that out, Jen. How you pug? 850 quid. Expensive, like. Gelato bar. Gelateria. That sounds like genitalia. Yeah.
Stop it.
Pizza Revolution.
Sounds like something that would be popular in the 80s. But not anymore.
Busy now though, eh? Boys on. Authentic haircut.
Past the car.
Is that Derby Hill? Derby Hill Dairy. Thornton's. Remember, it's Mother's Day, guys. Tomorrow. Had to drag the wee man out to get a card for my missus. Because he wouldn't do it. Would you? It's got the railway track up there, the railway crossing. Quite quirky. And more high street down there. Two sirloin steaks. 12 quid. Look at the grill packs, look at the breakfast packs. It's amazing. Yummy. £10 sample pack is back. So you should be getting your meat, guys, the proper butchers. There's the meanie. So this is Broughty Ferry, just next to Dundee. Little night safe. I might get home and go up to the allotment. Hans. I like their wee logo, that's pretty cool. Hans. He's carrying a big lumpy cheese. What's that? Tattoo removals. What's that? What is that? Just a abandoned wee building. Just an abandoned wee building. Not very secure. This wee building here. Old joiner's shop. Oh, I think there's an old church there. Funeral directors. There's a church there actually. I'll go down this way. St. Vincent Street. Do you walk past the church itself?
That's the bowling club up there.
Right, we'll go this way then. We'll cross over and past the church. That looks like an old school. That's probably an old school there, son. It's not a family funeral director. I just wanted a closer look at this. Quite cool windows at the bottom. It's got a graveyard as well. St. Aidan's. Green graveyard. Right, I think it's time to go, guys. Anyway, my battery's running low. I've got a bottle of strawberry milkshake I want to drink. So, I might see you up in the allotment if you're subscribed to the last Gale Grows. I just got a notification my battery's running low. Right, if you're subscribed to my other channel, I'll probably be up there later today. So, see you later, right? Cheers, guys.